The NNSCRA offline and online racing as best presents Speed World. North Wilkesboro Speedway under the lights here at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina is the home to stock number 27 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series Tour. As we're here today for the running of the first union, of the Tyson Holly Farms 400. The first Union 400 was earlier in the season on my head, so I almost screwed that up there. But it's the Tyson Holly Farms 400s we're at here today for North Wilkesboro Speedway. And here's your starting lineup for today's running event there. The points battle still up for grabs here in the season. And here's your starting lineup. On the pole is Caleb Vogler in car 24. I think it's his fourth pole of the season, I believe, in the DuPont Chevrolet car 24. See if he can try to finally win one this time here. But his pole speed 118 miles an hour. As alongside of him is car number 1, Trent Dunham in the Skull Classic Ford. Sits alongside. Trent was winner this season at Riverside. Second row is Joshua Osborne, car number 8 of Ray Bess's Ford. He's one of two drivers that's won 3 times this season so far. He won Pocono, Talladega, and at Martinsville, the second Martinsville race. Beside him is the winner at the second Dover event. It is Daniel Voiles in car 26, the Quaker State Ford. Third row has Nathan Hudson in car 43, the STP Pontiac, and car number 4, Eric Monaco in the Kodak Film Chevrolet. Next one down is car number 98. It is Emmanuel Hartnett, his best starting spot in a long time, starting 7th in today's event. 98 Finger Hut Ford, and beside him is number 27, Joshua Sekuli, who had an outside front row start at Martinsville, the last race on the tour. He's in the McDonald's Ford, car 27. He's on the outside of the 4th row. 5th row is car 41, Mitchell Hodak in the Meineke Mufflers Chevrolet. And alongside of him, the Daytona 500 champion, Quentin Moore in car 21 to Citgo Ford. Next one down is number 19. It is Carson Gum, the Hooters Ford. And number 25, Kyle Matthews in the Kodiak Chevrolet. Next one down is number 3, GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. It is Cole Deaver on the inside of the next row. And beside him is number 28 is Keith Batson, the Texaco Haviland Ford. Next one down is car number 22, Dylan Pote, the Maxwell House Pontiac. That car is going to have MB&A as a sponsor next season, with Dylan driving it as well. Beside him is number 33, Alex Miller in car 33, the Skull Classic, the Skull Bandit Chevrolet. Next one down is Jessica Shelton in the number 11 Budweiser Ford. She is the points leader coming into this event. Beside her is number 90, Wyatt Quayle in the Heilig Myers Ford. Jessica won her by the way 4 times this season. I won her 3 times this season so far. I'm sorry about that. She won this season at Talladega, Watkins Glen, and the second race at Michigan. Next one down is number 6, Valvoline Ford, Seth Cole in the inside lane, and beside him is number 17. That is Ryan Brommer in the Western Auto Chevrolet. Seth won her twice this season. Next one down is number 2, Dylan Young, the Miller Genuine Draft Ford, and number 18, Nathan Ormond in the Interstate Battery Chevrolet. Next one down is number 77, Laura Chung, the U.S. Air Jasper Engines Ford, and number 23, Eric Sadler, who had a terrific run at Martinsville, finishing top 5 in that race. Eric, of course, one of these guys maybe to look out for here today at Wilkesboro. Next one down is number 15, Quality Care Ford. It is Colin Cropley, and beside him will be number 81, J.T. Bryant, the TSA Financial Systems Ford. Next one down is number 40, that is Michael Turner, and beside him is number 9, that is Ryan Brommer on the outside. Then it's Zachary Fitzwater looking for the North Wilkesboro sweep. He won the first Union 400 the last time he was here. The Pennzoil Pontiac. And beside him is Bryce Egan in number 42, the Mellow Yellow Pontiac. Next round is number 71. That is Matt McIntyre. Beside him is number 12, Destin Bowen sitting alongside. Then it's Cat Batson, the Tide Ford, number 10 on the inside lane in the next row down, and number 31, Alex Hawkins. Then it's number 7. Then the next row down is number 7, Paul Minnick, and number 75 would be Zach Winkle, and then starting shotgun is number 5, Phil Parker, and Ali Liara starting outside on the last row down. Phil Parker, by the way, the winner this season in the Southern 500 at Darlington. So there's your starting lineup for today's race at North Wilkesboro. Here comes the command to fire the engines for the Tyson Holly Farms 400.
Gentlemen!
Command given the priority engines as we're set for racing here today at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Pace car leads the field around for the pace up. We're back for the start of the race right after this. Pace car coming up on the pit road. It is Caleb Fogler and Trent Dunham, the pole sitter for the front row for this event here today. As the field comes off corner number 4. Race number 27 about ready to start here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Green flag flies and the Tyson Holly Farms 400 is on. Caleb Fogler leads the first lap of this event here. First lap at 113.168 miles an hour. They qualified at 118 miles an hour here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. And to give you an idea, about around 23 miles an hour, about 23 miles an hour faster than what they qualified at Martinsville, which was about almost 95 miles an hour for the pole speed. As you saw the yellow flag fly for the first time here today, it's Keith Batson, who is around in car 28. Keith had one of our 3 in-car cameras in today's event, by the way, at North Wilkesboro. And trying to beat Cole Deaver to the line, and he does. And I think also beat the 75 of Zach Winkle back to the line with a damaged up race car. So the caution number 1 flying on the 3rd lap of the event here. With something we don't have an 8 caution flag fest we had at Martinsville. Dear gosh. Let's take a look at what happened to cause the yellow flag to fly. So Batson comes off corner number 2 at this point of the track right here. He hits the wall. Cole Deaver turns the 19 car of Carson Gum around. So that's what caused really the whole thing to happen. Seth Cole gets into him. There's the Colin Crawford just jacks up Seth Cole's car. Paul Minnick almost bought the inside wall. He saw Matt McIntyre, Michael Turner, and everybody else just plowing into each other. Just a big mess in turns number 3 and 4. And you see Kat Batson, Keith's wife there. She gets through unscathed. As does Alex Hawkins, as does Ali Liara, as does, I think, Richie Fogelman got out unscathed too. Yes, he does. So not a scratch on the Western Auto AC Delco Chevrolet. On board with Keith Batson. And you heard Keith having a hard time getting his car to start back up here as he's running right now 30th position. Still on the lead lap. You see some damage on the Bryce Egan car number 42. And some damage also on Nathan Orman's car number 18. And see Zach Winkle on pit road. Caleb Fogler is your leader with Joshua Osborne running second. 3rd is Nathan Hudson. 4th is Trent Dunham. And Emmanuel Hartnett runs in 5th position. We'll be back for the restart right after this. 3 cars out of the race here today. Already after that first caution flag of the day, it would be Cole Deaver, Seth Cole, and Colin Cropley. Those are the cars out of the race here today. A race here at North Wilkesboro after the first caution flag of the day. Green flag back out, lap number 8 in the Holly Farms 400. And Joshua Osborne, he wants to get those 5 bonus points for leading a lap here. He wants to get that 1 bonus point for leading a lap here, which would be huge for him in the championship. And Fogler clears him off turn number 4, and he will continue to lead here. Osborne 2nd position, 3rd is Hudson, and Trent Dunham is in 4th position, and now 5th position now is the 41 of Mitchell Hodak. Running strong here today so far. That Meineke Muffler's Chevrolet. Dylan Poteet's in 6th position. 7th right now, battling for 7th is Eric Monaco along with Dylan Young, and Monaco hits the wall, so Young takes position away. So does Laura Chung. So does Jessica Shelton. And Jessica on the move in that number 11 car. As you jump on board with Jessica. Jess right now up to 9th position is where she's at, and Whoa! Nathan Hudson got really close to getting the inside lane and almost entered pit road. But Hudson keeps the handle on that number 43 car. As you watch it all from Jessica Shelton's in-car camera. Jessica right now running in 9th position, and she gets off the wall right there. You saw Daniel Voiles and the 27 car of Joshua Sekuli go by. So that nudge in the wall drops her down to the 11th spot, maybe 12th, as you see Monaco go to the low side, but Jessica gets the bite off that second turn. Laura Chung, they're running strong right now. Her 77 machine started about almost middle of the pack there. She's now up to 6th position, so she's moved her way through the field nicely. Dylan Poteet challenging her now for that spot. And she's got another Dylan behind her, Dylan Young in car number 2. And whoa, Poteet and Hodak in a little bit dicey off that second turn. And Laura Chung spins off turn number 2. And Laura gets her car to start back up again too, and she is back underway. No damage to that number 77 car, but the yellow flag flies for the second time here today at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Take a look again as to what happened with Caleb Fogler. You're still your leader. And it was a simple deal, what we talked about right here off the second turn right here. You see Mitchell Hodak gets off the wall, Chung gets in the Hodak's machine, and Dylan Young and Daniel Voiles both did a good job missing Laura Chung, as did Zach Winkle. Winkle almost got her as well too, but Laura was lucky that nobody nailed her and gets her car back going again, as we mentioned. So the Jasper Engines US Air Ford, no damage to that machine, so Laura may still make a go of it here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Caution flag flies for the second time here today. Back for the restart right after this. Pace cars about to enter on the pit road right now. Restarting from the second caution flag of the day. Caleb Fogler started for this race from the pole position. He is your leader. Second position is Joshua Osborne, then Trent Dunham, then Nathan Hudson, and then Dylan Poteet, the top 5. Then it's Mitchell Hodak, Dylan Young, Joshua Sekuli, Daniel Voiles, and Jessica Shelton, the top 10. Green flag back out once again here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. And Trent Dunham makes it 3 wide there between him, Bryce Egan, and Joshua Osborne. And Osborne way up the track now off turn number 4, and loses 2nd and 3rd positions. Osborne's almost right there in front of Dylan Poteet, just about, and whoa. Poteet gets a little bit loose off that second turn and gets a little bit tail happy. Now he and Dylan Young dive underneath there, and Osborne losing spots and points, I might add. And now Young up the side, and he puts Osborne away. Osborne's around, and that was your second place driver in the points who has crashed. And I'm one of those drivers I'm sure that was driving by with a smile a mile wide. It's Jessica Shelton, because that is going to put her way ahead of Joshua right now, and she was already leading him by quite a bit though going into this event. So third caution day flies here on lap number 23, and it seems like turn 2 is all the action, is where all the action's happening right here. Dylan Young gets into Osborne's car. Osborne slaps the wall, pancaked the car too. Dylan Young is off the wall with himself as well, too. Joshua Sekuli just about gets it, and he actually does get it. As does Eric Sadler in the 23 car. Jessica Shelton escapes with no damage on her number 11 car. And some of the cars coming down pit road to avoid the damage here. And the backstretch, the track here at North Wilkesboro, not really wide enough for what they were doing here. But for Joshua Osborne, he's going to try to work like you know what to try to get himself back up to the racer, or that for Joshua hope something goes wrong with Jessica Shelton as well too, because Shelton is up ahead in the points. And remember, she was 12 ahead coming into this event. And that's 12 positions, and she right now sits in 13th position, so she's way ahead, so that's going to extend her points lead way more. Going into the next race on the tour at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Melly Yellow 500, which is next on the tour. But it's Caleb Vogler who's your leader right now. We'll be back for a restart right after this. Field got the 1 to go here. We'll be back for a restart here. Give you the top 10 already. Caleb Vogler. Then it's Nathan Hudson second. Third is Dylan Poteet. Fourth is Trent Dunham. Mitchell Hodak is in fifth. Dylan Young is in sixth position. Matt McIntyre, who was involved in the earlier altercation, he's running seventh right now with the bent-up race car. Eighth is Eric Monaco. Ninth is Kyle Matthews. And 10th is Destin Boland. A good solid run for him so far in the top 10 with that unsponsored number 12. That car's going to have a sponsor next season, by the way, too. Green flag back out. We're back underway at North Wilkesboro Speedway, and we're almost halfway home to Holly Farms 400. It is Caleb Vogler, still your leader of the event, in the Jeff Gordon cars. And you see some more cars in. Oh, Emmanuel Hartnett, he was having a tremendous run here today. He falls out of race with a crash. So he also crashed out of this event as well, too. Hartnett, who had a great starting position himself in that number 98 machine. And Michael Turner with a camshaft failure falls out as well, too. So 5 cars so far out of the running of the Tyson Holly Farms 400. As you saw the 75 car, Zach Winkle still on pit road. Couple of Twinix guys that are going out here. Dylan Poteet and Trent Dunham, 2 of the drivers from the first years of NR offline. And boy, Dunham and Poteet, they're trading some paint. Dunham trying for second position. He's got it for the time being, but here comes Nathan Hudson in the 43 car to the low side. He's going to take the spot away. And Zachary Fitzwater coming off pit road in number 30 machine. And he'll blend in right there beside Eric Monaco and right in front of Kyle Matthews. Matthews goes underneath Fitzwater now. Fitzwater down to 32nd position is where he's at right now. He is now a lap down. And Bryce Egan also not on the lead lap in some of that 42 car as Matthews shoves Poteet at the track. And Kyle saying, "Let me through here." And boy, is he picking off these cars with authority right now. As Kyle Matthews, he'll fly by Trent Dunham. Look at that 25 car just fly right now. Kyle Matthews up to, I think that was 3rd position was where he just took away. And it is indeed. So Kyle Matthews flying through the field here. Keep your eye on that 25 car. He might be a factor here before this is over. He may have a car that's faster than Caleb Vogler's right now at this point. And another car moving his way through the field nicely. That's Reggie Fogelman in 17. He's now up to 5th position, so he's got a top bike on. Remember, he had a good run going on at Richmond a few races back in the second Richmond race, and he had problems under caution that dropped him out of the event, and that's the 17 Western Auto car we're talking about. So Fogelman, I would imagine he's got the same setup from Richmond underneath him here today at North Wilkesboro Speedway. So, and Eric Monaco in danger of losing 4th position to Fogelman right now, as Dunham again gets off the wall, as he and Bryce Egan, you saw right there back there, make contact. And Fogelman's got the Dillons right there behind him as well too, as whoa, Monaco and Poteet just about got into each other. Then moves Poteet up the track. Here comes Monaco low side, and don't look now, but here comes that red number 11, Jessica Shelton. Jessica always runs well here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. She's won here before. As you jump on board with Jessica. And knowing Jessica, she's got her foot flat to the floor right now. On that Budweiser Ford. She gets by Dylan Young. Now she's about to get by Eric Monaco. And Jessica right now, this is I think 6th position. She's getting ready to take over from Eric Monaco. Osborne, meantime, is down in 21st position. He's moved his way up the field a little bit after the restart. But the way it's going right now, Jessica's going to have a huge points harvest where she may have that championship just about darn near wrapped up, but about maybe a race or two from now. And she's won this title so many times that she gets off the wall, come off turn number 2. Sixth place is where she's at right now here, and Eric Monaco now back underneath her in a number 4 car. That's actually Fitzwater in 30. That's passing her now. Fitzwater again is a lap down in 29th position, but nobody's catching this man right here. Well, JT Bryan on pit road right now, the 81 car, but this is the man they're all chasing. And I tell you what, Caleb Fogler, he's had fast cars last half of the season, but nothing has gone his way. And I truthfully hope I personally thought he had high hopes in that Jeff Gordon car this season right there, and I'm sure he did too, driving for Hendrick Motorsports. As you see Alex Miller slow up ahead of him right now in the 33 machine, but Fogler has had everything go wrong that could go wrong. He got passed for the win with 2 to go at the Brickyard 400 and lost that race to Seth Cole. Then Richmond, he had the dominant car. He was on his way to victory there, and then got taken out in a crash involving a couple of lap cars over there. And then Dover, he again had a good car over there, and then crashed into another lap car when he was the leader of the event again. So that's why I've been calling him Hard Luck Fogler the last couple of 3 races, and he wants to shed that image badly. And barring any incidents right now, he really appears to be on his way to doing so here at North Wilkesboro Speedway, as he has got 13 laps to do it. Running right there behind Joshua Sakuli in car number 27. Gave you the top 10 of the running so far here. Trent Dunham, we see him in 9th position. 10th right now is Quentin Moore in car number 21. Looking strong here today, the Daytona 500 champion. And problems that Dylan Pote is turned. Dylan Pote got turned on the backstretch here as he comes back on the racetrack right now. He was running in 6th position. And yellow flag flies with 11 laps remaining here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. This changes everything now. Take a look as to what happened to Dylan Pote here in replay. It's he and Reggie Fogelman were battling for position against turn number 2, Calamity Corner here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. As Fogelman got off the wall, gets into Poteet's car. Poteet goes into a slide on the backstretch here, as you see the car twitching as Poteet gets his car to get his car to start back up, and it does. So Poteet back underway in the Maxwell House Pontiac. Didn't cost him much though. He's dropped only down to 20th position, so he can still make a go at it. A lot of damaged up cars at North Wilkesboro after cars have gotten off the wall or into each other or whatever. And I tell you, beating and banging. This is what short track racing is all about in this series here. So we see that race in and race out on the short tracks here in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. But we are less than 10 laps from the finish here. Caleb Fogler, can he hold on? We'll find out when we restart right after this. Pace car on the pit road right now. Caleb Fogler, the number 24 DuPont Chevrolet out in front. Second is Nathan Hudson. Third is Kyle Matthews. Fourth is Reggie Fogelman. And Eric Monaco runs in 5th position. The green flag back out. Lap number 55 at North Wilkesboro 4. We're down to 6 laps remaining. Kyle Matthews and Nathan Hudson going out here as they go into turn number 3. It could be 1, 2, possibly for Hendrick Motorsports. We'll find out here. Matthews on the inside of Hudson. Kyle Matthews got one of the fastest cars out there right now, as he is up to second position now. It could be 1-2 for Hendrick Motorsports. The 24 leads, the 25 is second. Off the 4 turn to come here. Vogler now has 4 laps remaining. And meantime, 3 wide, Jessica Shelton gets by Trent Dunham and Alex Miller. Miller is a lap down, by the way, as Monaco gets off the wall, turn number 2. And Jessica better not look right now because 2 cars behind her is Joshua Osborne, who's worked his way up after, who's come back from a spin and is running right now 11th in the field. Shelton's running 9th right now. And Trent Dunham is around on turn number 2. Him and Ali Liara, and I think Eric Sadler is also involved as well too. And that's going to cause the yellow flag to fly with 2 laps to go. And we had a long green flag run going at North Wilkesboro Speedway, and it all ends under caution here. And barring any problems, Caleb Fogler may have just broken his bridesmaid jinx in season 37 of the Castrol GTX Cup Series. He takes the yellow and white flags together. So it looks like Caleb Fogler is going to be your winner, with Kyle Matthews coming home second. Third will be Dylan Young. Fourth will be Nathan Hudson. And how about Alex Hawkins? We have not talked about him all the way in a 31 car. He finishes his race in 5th position. How about that for the Hardy's team here? Quentin Moore's going to be 6th. Reggie Fogelman's going to be 7th. 8th is going to be Matt McIntyre. Jessica Shelton's going to be 9th in this race here today. And 10th position will be Daniel Voiles in 26th. But he has dominated a couple races this season. Has had everything go wrong that could go wrong for him. And finally, it is all his. Caleb Fogler is going to be a winner of the Tyson Holly Farms 400 at North Wilkesboro Speedway. There's the checkered flag, and the Jeff Gordon colors goes to victory lane here today at North Wilkesboro Speedway. So Fogler finally does it here today, and we'll take a look as to what happened to Trent Dunham on the yellow flag here. As several cars getting stopped right there. I don't know what that's all about here. Sakuli stopped, as was Parker and Dunham and Liara. There you go, Allie. Let's take a look at what happened to Trent Dunham on the restart. Or they caused the yellow flag to fly for the last time. And this is all too familiar. And once again, yep, Calamity Corner, turn 2, ends the race at North Wilkesboro. Yep. It was Eric Monaco and Trent Dunham got together, and Dunham got into it with Ali Liara, and you saw Eric Sadler get hit not once but twice by Dunham right there. I think Sadler actually hit Dunham the first time, I think. And I don't know if did Sadler get into the wall right there? I think he almost did. Let's take a look at what happened to Eric Sadler. Yeah, several cars was on the inside lane. I thought they were going to hit the inside tire barrier right there. And Sadler just about got the tire barrier right there. Several cars almost got the tire barrier at North Wilkesboro Speedway. But luckily, we are happy to report nobody did. And Sadler, I think, is going to finish this race. Let's see where that'll put him under as he crossed the yellow flag. That battle put him 20th as he just holds off Keith Batson for that position. But the number 24, it's all his. Caleb Fogler is going to be your winner here today at North Wilkesboro Speedway. As there's the yellow flag right there. I mean, there's the results, I should say. Average speed of the race here, 77.389 miles an hour. As we mentioned, Caleb Fogler's your winner. We gave you the top 10 already. Matthews, Young, Hudson, Hawkins, a good one for the 31 team, as we mentioned. Moore, Fogelman, McIntyre, Shelton, and Voiles, the top 10. Joshua Osborne, who was running in the top 5 when he spun, when he got turned around, spun in the middle of the race. Well, he recovers to finish 11th, but bad news for Joshua. He loses 2 points to Jessica Shelton in his effort to try to catch her for the championship. So, So, but Osborne, nonetheless a good run for Osborne. He ends up finishing 11th in today's event. 12th goes to Kath Batson. 13th to Eric Monaco. 14th, Nathan Orman with a damaged up front end on the number 18 car. He ends up finishing 14th. Dylan Poteet 15th, and then 16th goes to Mitchell Hodak, and Wyatt Quayle was the last car to finish on the lead lap, finishing in 17th position. Ryan Brommer, Paul Minnick, and Carson Gum was the last of the top 20 in this event here today. Then Eric Sadler 21st, Keith Batson 22nd, Destin Bowen 23rd, Phil Parker 24th, Trent Dunham 25th, Ali Liara 26th, 27th position goes to Alex Miller. Laura Chung, 28th, 29th, goes to Zachary Fitzwater. Bryce Egan, 30th. Joshua Sakuli, 31st. JT Bryant, 32nd. And Zach Winkle, 16 laps down in 33rd position. Cars out of race here were Michael Turner, Emmanuel Hartnett, Cole Deaver, Seth Cole, and Colin Cropley. So that's going to be your last of finishers here today at North Wilkesboro Speedway. But for Caleb Fogler, it is all here. You can finally breathe now, as he is your winner in the Castrol GTX Cup Series for season 37 at North Wilkesboro Speedway in the Tyson Holly Farms 400. He takes the DuPont Chevrolet to victory lane here today. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports Gaming channel. We got everything on the channel. We got inner races. We got gaming videos. We got inner online videos. We got every president of the NNSCRA. Seth Coles has to have for his channel. Be sure to check out Seth's two primary series on his channel: the NNSCRA Duracell Next Gen Cup Series and also the Duracell Ultra Light Series. Be sure to check those two series out. And if you want in on future seasons of the NNSCRA Duracell Next Gen Cup Series or the Duracell Ultra Light Series, be sure to get with Seth and he will get you going on that. Also, be sure to check out other channels from the NNSCRA community. That includes the channel We the Coasters, the channel from Kyle Matthews and Dylan Young, who happens to finish second and third here today at North Wilkesboro Speedway. If you are a roller coaster / theme park / amusement park enthusiast, then We the Coasters is the channel for you. So that would do it here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Congratulations once again to Caleb Fogler, the winner of the Tyson Holly Farms 400. And we'll see you at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Mellow Yellow 500, the final night race of the season for the Castrol GTX Cup Series. For now, this is James Colson. This has been a production of the NNSCRA, offline and online racing at its best. We'll see you at Charlotte.